guys, I'm Catherine and I am back with another book review video, and as always, please like and subscribe to my channel. And today I'm going to be talking about A Faint Cold Fear by Karin Slaughter. And this book, what I like about Karin Slaughter's books is that when it comes to a conclusion, she doesn't just end the book. There's always like one or two chapters like after that incident, and it kind of shows like her characters just coming to terms with the fact what happened. And I really like that part of her writing, and I think that's one of the reasons why I kind of love like her Grant County series so much, is because it doesn't just end. There's always a few chapters talking about her characters and, seeing how they come to terms with what happened and everything. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I love her book so much. This one, A Cold Faint Fear, it starts off with Sarah Linton, Lena Adams, and Jeffrey Tolliver. The first chapter starts with Sarah and her pregnant sister, who go to the Dairy Queen to just hang out and talk and have ice cream together. And then she gets a call saying that there's a body in a college campus and she needs to come and help. So she gets there and her sister's with her and Jeffrey's already there, and you find out like very soon that Lena's no longer with the police force. And with the the other book, which was Kiss Cut, she was questioning if she still wanted to stay with the police force or not. And this one she's not. She's considered a security guard for the college, and she works under someone who's very bigoted, I would say. He doesn't like the fact that women are allowed to be police officers, or he thinks women as property. And Jeffrey's really mad at her for leaving, and Sarah kind of points out that he gave her an ultimatum and she chose. So I mean, and the very first chapter in this book is crazy. Her sister ends up getting stabbed by someone in the woods, and you hit the ground running basically, and it doesn't stop until the closing chapter, which is one of the other reasons why I love Karin Slaughter's writing, is because especially in this one there's very graphic details, and you can see like how like with some books sometimes you don't get kind of the emotion, and with her writing you get the emotion very easily. And so after she's stabbed, she is airlifted to a hospital, and Sarah is with her the entire time. And Jeffrey, who's covered in blood, you find out in the book, he's very protective of Tessa and Sarah. Jeffrey sees Tessa as a little sister, and you find out like with his background and his family, like why he's like that. So like so this book was just very interesting. And as Sarah, who's at the hospital waiting to find out what's going on with her sister and the baby and everything else, her parents show up and pretty much blame Sarah for what happened. They don't really exactly say it, but you can tell just by their mannerisms and how usually parents will come rushing and hugging her, and they weren't like that. They were pretty angry with her, and a lot of other stuff happened at that hospital, and she's just kind of fed up with everything. And then she eventually ends up going to do the autopsy, and then more girls and a couple guys end up dying that look like suicide. But they know it's not, so they're trying to figure out. So they just label it as a suspicious death. So they're trying to figure out if it's actually suicide or if it's actually murder. And as I'm reading this, I'm kind of like, okay, like something's going on, like really oddly. And then you find out what happens. I give this book 5 out of 5 stars just because the writing was phenomenal and the storytelling and the characters they're developing. Um, I love how Sarah's and Jeffrey's relationship is complicated, but she still has feelings for him, and Jeffrey obviously wants her back, and she's just really not willing to give in, even though that they're dating. It, she's just wanting to take her time and trying to get past what happened with him. If you don't know, he cheated on her. So, I mean, I really love this book. I really enjoyed reading it. I read it really, really fast, which I was really surprised. I read it like in 2 sittings. And this book, I mean, it's long, but there's not very many chapters. A couple chapters were like an hour long, and it's a total of 500 pages. So, I mean, I loved it. It was a really good book, and I was happy with it. I was happy with the ending. I was happy with just how it turned out. And I was very, very, very happy with it. So, the next book I'm going to be posting is another Karin Slaughter book. It is in the same series, and it's going to be this one, and it's going to be in the other video. I only have, right now I'm reading Faithless, and that one, I'm almost done with it. I only have like a couple more chapters, and that one is going to be up hopefully within the next few days, and then I'll have one more book, and then I'm done with that series, and then I'll move on to Lisa's Gardner, the FBI Profiler series. So I'm kind of excited to start that one as well. Yeah, if you guys have any comments or any questions, please comment down below. And as always, you guys have a great and safe day. Bye.